Gonna turn you, just getting everything up and running for you. It's funny, I had everything up and running, but then I think things time out because I'm off in La La Land. I hope you're all having a great day. We're gonna see who's on. Make sure we're up and running. Okay, so let's head over to YouTube here. And we're gonna make sure, oh, looks like we're there. Make sure my volume's off. Oh, it's not. I don't want to hear myself. That's awkward. Okay, and then we're going to jump onto Facebook. I think we're live there too. Looks good. Okay. Hello. Yay. Oh, good. You're up. Perfect. Hello, Corey. I'm fried. It's so funny. You go back to school after a break, and I'm like, oh my God, get your brain going, Ange. Okay, so we're going to jump over. We're going to get going tonight because we've got some fun stuff to do. Do you like my rainbow of ink that's out? I don't know why I find a great deal of satisfaction in that rainbow ink. Okay, I'm hoping it's all working. Hi, Jennifer Smith. Yay! Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to start with, it's not complicated. So I said to you, I was using my Reggie Biv of colors. I actually went with Cherry Cobbler versus Real Red. And then the cardstock for today was not anything crazy, peeps. So I have got regular card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. I have got a 4 by 5.25 piece of basic black. Hello in Australia, Chris. And then I've got a 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 piece of Whisper White for those of you who are going to try this. Now, the one other thing I don't think I mentioned is you're going to need a piece of scrap paper. Now, I don't want to show you the card I'm making yet because I want it to be a surprise, but I've already made my Mystery Monday. It's no longer a mystery. It's not a mystery to me. So, hi, Jan. Yay. Oh, that's so fun. From Wentzville, MO. Okay, MO, help me. I don't know where MO is. I'm so bad with my abbreviations. Okay, it is a lot of colors. It's a bit, bits and blending brushes ready. Okay, so I'm going to rip this. I'm going to just go. Ooh, that was a bit jagged. That's not what I was going for. Okay, hang on. We'll re-rip. I don't like that one. We'll re-rip. Okay, that was too straight. Okay, can we be like, what's her name? What was her name? And the Three Bears. I can't remember her name. There's Darlene. Okay. What was her name? Oh my God. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There we go. I had to think. Was that it? Goldilocks? Okay, so I just ripped my piece. Is that what I'm going with? It's not as cute. I'm not doing a good job of ripping. We're doing a lot of paper shredding. Missouri. Thank you, Jan. Okay. Oh, and Jan West, that's super funny. Jan West answered for my other Jan that's on there. Okay, I'm really having issues ripping. Okay, so let's try this. I want it to kind of curve. There, that's what we're going. Now we're cooking with gas, and we don't just have gas. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to stick this down. I'm going to stick it down like that. Okay, we're going to go like this. Actually, I lied. Putting it down the white side. So we're going to go like this. Okay, so I am again going to use, I know it's not something we have. I was trying to figure out how we were going to use the brushes and colors on black. Oh yeah, girl. No, we're not. I'm not that talented. Is my Dotto after all these years? Is it empty? I've never replaced it. No, it's not empty. It's just not working. Okay. There we go. I tried to be more aggressive. Well, you are right, because that's what she said too, my other Jan. Jan's Crafty Affair said, yes, Jan West, you are right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. Boop. Now, it doesn't have to look exactly like mine. You can kind of change it up, right? But this is how I'm going to go. So I have got that on there. Okay. Now, I'm going to use, I do have different blending brushes. So I warned you about that. I'm a bit weird that way. Okay, so I have got, there's my purpley colored one. I'm not using a pink one tonight. What have we got? Got my blue. I've got an orange. Oui, n'est-ce pas? What are you? I've got a green. I don't have a yellow here, and I don't have a red. Okay, good. So I guess I could go with my pink one even. Okay, so yellow. Yellow doesn't have one here, but you can also use your orange. I just really like to have kind of one for each color group. This is not necessary, peeps. Just remember, I can be a little bit excessive. Okay, so I could use you. Now, the other thing you want to have handy is I'm going to want a piece, just a paper to smooch off on. Smooch. Do you like that? We're just smooching off. So I'm going to start off with my red. I don't want to mess up my pink one because I don't want it to be too dark. I'm going to leave it. He's staying put. I'm giving myself a red one. Okay. I have issues. I know. I love you guys. Hello, Louise. Okay, so I'm getting this guy inked with a little bit of cherry cobbler, and then I'll just sloop it off. Okay, see what I did there? See the slooping? We slooped. Now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna go like that. Okay, so I'm super light, and if you talk like that to your paper, it will also help. Do you like that? Okay, so he's all good. Now, I should probably have something underneath so I don't end up with ink everywhere, but that's okay. Next, whoop, whoop. And then I hope you've got your stamp set ready. Hi, Barbie. Love you guys. You're so cute. It's so fun seeing everyone poke it. And it's so fun now starting to get to know my YouTube peeps. Okay, so now orange. Again, just do that. And work it in. Work it. Okay, so he's going just in like that. The one that I did, I don't know how I did it. It's so beautiful, my original. I have a strange feeling I'm going to have a hard time making it kind of compare to that because I can even see that red sloop right there. I'm slooping you out. You just got de-slooped. Okay. There. Getting rid of you. Just a sec. I should put them away as I use them. That way I'm not going to stick my hand in unnecessary ink. Now, it's funny because the one that I did at the lake, it's like... It is perfect. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to brag. It's perfect. I have a Canadian question to ask. Is the show Heartland popular? I don't know. I've never watched it. Yes, I know a ton of people who do. It's just, I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't ever watched Heartland. Now I want Skittles. Oh my God, I love you, Cor. Okay, only Corey and I can start tying this into food. Okay, so I'm just coming up and I'm working in that yellow. Doot, doot, doot. Make the noise. It'll help. Okay. Okay, so we've got our yellow heading into there. Okay. I've never seen it, but my mom likes it. Yeah, like it's one that I've seen people watch. Hello, my peeps over on YouTube. So fun from Mulberry, Florida. Marie-Ange, I love your name. She's got an Ange in there. Okay. This is very satisfying, just so you know. So that was So Saffron. Your dad likes it? Yeah, like apparently it's a really good show. I like trash. I'm not gonna lie. I am a trash television watcher. You'd probably be very disappointed in me as a human being if you kind of saw what I watch on television. Okay, so I'm going in. Now this one is Pear Pizzazz. And I'm just gonna work you. Just gotta go away because I don't want to wreck my little frayed line, right? I feel like I did a little bit there. It's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm working it in circles, peeps. Kind of going for that rainbow effect. It actually, the best part is when we take it off. We're going to take it all off, people. Oh boy, Ange, howling snowstorm here. Really? Tracy? Like the weather is bizarre. So Sean was texting me from the lake and I left yesterday and it was beautiful and sunny. And it was, I don't know, it was like 13, 14 degrees. And now that's Celsius for my people freaking out in Fahrenheit. Had to sign in on YouTube. Facebook was acting wonky. Doesn't that drive you nuts? Okay, I'm going pool party. I'm pool partying it up. Okay, so we'll just do you over there. Come on. Doop, doop. Gotta pool party it in. Come on, pool party. Work it. You need more color. I'm scared to kind of rub too much in a circle because I don't want to bend my, what's it called? Like, you know, the torn edge. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? High River. What's that? I like Virgin River. That one was good. Okay, so we're coming in here. Are you back home already? Yes, I had to come home. I came home yesterday. I was back at school today. And all the craziness that was today, I was back at school. Okay, so we got that. Whoop, whoop. Kathy P is on it. I have problems with Stampin' Seal, not the plus one. Barbie, what's wrong with it? I'm a seal addict, so tell me what your issue is. A Jamaican dude milking a giraffe. What? Okay, so now I'm going in Highland Heather, people. You ready? I feel like the sound effects. Oh, don't you love Virgin River? 19 in Winnipeg today, and apparently a snowstorm coming. I know. Well, Debbie, it was 2 weeks. Like I was there for actually, I was there for longer than 2 weeks. I was there for 15 days. Okay, so we've kind of got this going. Now, let's pull it off. Let's see if it worked. I think I've got that one goob spot. It's kind of fun. Do you see that? Ah, I love it. I'm sorry. I know I'm such a dork, but I'm like that total person that's like, oh, that's so cute. Okay, what did I do with the adhesive eraser from yesterday? ND, North Dakota. Part of the Atlantic. Oh, you guys. I know the weather is it's squirrely right now. So I'm just taking off my bits. Not my own personal bits, just the bits of adhesive that I kind of left behind because I don't want to rub with my fingers. Okay. Hang on, I gotta go to check. Problems with seal. I do too. Stampin' Up! Replace mine. Could you have a broken pin? If the pin's broken inside, then it is totally. Oh my gosh, McLeod. Sorry. Finish your thought, Angela, and then go back to McLeod's daughter. If the pin's broken inside, it won't work. And so sometimes that'll happen when they're doing a refill, they'll break their little pin inside, and then it's enough to make it not work. Going back to McLeod's daughter, my parents think it's freaking amazing. They are watching that right now. Anyway, so yes, you can see, isn't that so cute? I love it. Okay, I'm putting those back. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my Memento ink. The spring break for schools here is the week after Easter, and then they can go back for the person for the first time in a year. Yeah, I have been in since last June. We have not been out, and our cases are through the roof here. But schools are still in. It is the one thing they've kind of kept in place in hopes of kind of, I guess, keeping the economy running. Okay, so we're going to come in here. And I'm going to pick this one up. Now, if you, there's the stamp set, okay? So this is Happiest of Birthdays. Now, I am going to use this one later in the week too, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to ink this one up, and we're going to ink it up well, people. Everyone got it? Where did I get the eraser? Stampin' Up! Used to carry them. You can buy them, I think, you can buy them on Amazon, but you can buy them at the M Word, I think. It's just called an adhesive eraser. They're not anything fancy. I know, Corey, are you giving me the police sign? Why? What did I do? I didn't talk about anything depressing, did I? Dude. Okay, inking. Okay, I think I'm inked. You ready? I'm going to come in here. You're going to get hair. Sorry, it's going to be in the way. I need to make sure this is straight. And now because I let it sit in the air for a second, I'm going to ink it one more time. Just because I'm like that, and it needs all the help it can get. We're going to go, enjoy your day. Now this card is going to get so cute. Oh no, I'm really low down. Sorry. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look so good on the rainbows? Your son lives in a place named Surprise. That is the best. Oh my gosh, that's where Stella lives. Surprise. Where do you live? Surprise. I like that. I would just want to tell people where I lived. I'd be like, hey, you want to know where I live? The wind is blowing so hard in North Dakota. Totally. Oh, you guys, it is loony out there. Okay, now we're going to my friends. I love these guys. They're so cute. Okay, I've got some scraps of paper kicking around, ready for stamping. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. I have no idea what I did with my chamois last night. Squeak, squeak, squeak. There we go. Sean is still at the lake. I want to go off about the numbers, so you policed yourself. I know. I think they did that press briefing today while teachers were in school on purpose. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to grab, what did I just do with them? Oh, the zebras. Look, they're right here. Your dad lives in Surprise? Oh my gosh, what are the chances? I just think that's the best name for a place ever. I am grabbing my cute little whoosy whatsies. I was going to call them snowflakes for a second there. Not sure why. It's been a long day. Dollar Tree has them? Yeah, like it's not anything. I've used a regular eraser before, you guys. You just have to make sure it doesn't have any goobs on it. Okay, now I don't want, I'm going to fussy cut. You lived in a town called Come by Chance? I'm sorry, but like, those places just make me want to move to them. I would move purely to be able to live in a place like that. Do you know I bought my Kia Sorento purely because my cabin's in Sorrento? Super embarrassing. our seniors, the rest are going back elementary school. No, yeah, it is a weird scenario out there, peeps. Okay, we're going to do this guy. Whoop. And then we have to do our jumping one. I love him. He's so cute. Okay, clean him. Do you like this? I'm making sure that all the stamps are clean. Surprise, Arizona. I think she is. It's because I was reading the comments, if you're missing it, off of YouTube, and they were talking about surprise in there. That first one Ange used was a temporary seal runner. Oh yes, it's this one here. Okay, so what I was using, it's called Dotto. It's like a rub-off adhesive. Like it's not permanent. Can you fit there? You cannot fit. Quick, Basic Whisper White! Or Basic White, or whatever it is. Got it. Oh, that was cool. Almost got dubious, people. Okay. Oh my God, I love that. I think I'm doing this slightly purely so I can keep you guys online with me, but now we're going to cut, okay? So we're going to get out the scissors and we are going to start fussy cutting. Barbie, what pin? Okay, just a second. So Barbie, let me show you. Oh, I can't because mine's not empty and I don't want to start pulling it apart. But if you, oh, I just lost the case. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Oh, good. I'll know where it is. So if you take your, just a second. I don't want to pull mine apart and start unwinding stuff because it's, ooh, I got a gummy bit. Those always crack me up. Okay, so there's pins underneath here, right, that it clicks onto. If one of those pins is damaged or broken, apparently your seal will not work. And I was unaware of that. Well, I think I was unaware of that because haven't had mine break. Okay, and then I am gonna do one cute little hat. Hang on. Give me a hat. You can go on there. You like the paper on the right with the dots? It is. It's kind of cute, isn't it? Now, I was really tempted on my first sample to okay, in here, just a second, we can talk about this. See, we've got these cute little party stars. I was kind of tempted to go in and start starring it up, but I was wondering if we did it in Versamark, would they just show up super cute? I guess I could try that. I'll think about it. We will contemplate. Okay. Now, yeah, I like how she likes the one on the right. She likes the ones where I just didn't try. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to chop these ones up. There's a town in Michigan named Hell. Again, where do you live? I live in Hell. What do? I drive the bus. I want to go live there. I always tell people, going to Hell, driving the bus, people. I think that'd be very satisfying. Okay, so I'm coming in here again, fussy cutting away. So tell me, I'm assuming some of you got some sponging in there. Now, what characters are you putting in? What did you decide? I will post my picture of my card after, and so then you'll be able to post the pictures of your cards on it. No, I like them both. Okay. I was like, oh, should we just use the polka dot one? Saskatchewan has some wild names of places. Climax? Really? How do they name? I live beyond hope. I'm sorry, but these are the best. Oh my God, you guys. My parents live in Blind Bay. I don't know if I'd want, yeah. Oh, you gotta laugh. Some of these places that they come up with. Okay. I'm trying to think when we were driving to Thunder Bay as kids, because I grew up in BC, born in Ontario, and spent a lot of, summer breaks driving. We would drive back to Ontario. It was not I don't know if I cut all the way in here. You're using way to go. Oh, Linda's using the donkeys. I think the donkeys will be hysterical on this. They'd be super cute. Sorry, my scissors got stuck. Apparently, I am getting a little bit too big for my britches, thinking I can get into places like this. Too big for my britches. Do you like that? It was today. What were we using? Oh, we were talking about, my students in my class were telling me about some woman who's 102 who was infected with the Spanish flu when that happened, and then has had cancer and has now had COVID twice. Sometimes the stories that kids tell you, you're like, really? Is this true? And they were saying, wow, isn't that crazy? And I was giggling away. And the first phrase that comes to mind, which is so dorky, because what am I, 90? Is, oh, you're using Hey Chick. I think Hey Chick would be so cute. I'm hopeful because we live near Hope between Diamond Street and Yonge. I love it. Okay, focus. What was he saying? Oh, yes. Anyway, so of course, the first phrase that comes to mind is, wow, what a tough old bird. And then you start giggling at some of these phrases that we use. And like, you tough old bird, no spring chicken. Like apparently had a bird. Oh, is the sunset unreal tonight? Sean and my parents, so my husband is walking with mom and dad still because he's there, but they couldn't walk this morning, Cher, because where they walk in the Balmoral Trail, it's in the bushes, and I guess the winds were still so high this morning, and you can walk through that trail, and there's a lot of down trees, and I don't want my parents dodging falling trees. Okay. Amish town, love it. Oh my God, there's a place called Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Seriously? The donkeys are gone. Yes, the donkeys were just for celebration, but God, are they cute. I do love them. Oh, what did I do with the hat? Did I toss it? I apparently tossed the hat. I'll have to stamp myself a new one. Sorry, that was embarrassing. I got so excited to be done that little bit that I chopped the hat off and threw it away. Okay, I'm hoping that you're not commenting because you're busy crafting. Did your backgrounds work out? Did you sponge them? And like I said, you guys, yes, it is the shoe swap. Cindy, I am. I'm in Sorrento. So about, I pass the little shoe swap first and then I head on to Big Shoe. We're on Big Shoe Swap. Intercourse is near Blue Balls. Are you joking? Elizabeth, come on. Is it seriously? It is not. Somebody tell me that Elizabeth is joking because I'm going to die. That is horrible. Oh, my YouTube people, you can't see this. So Elizabeth is saying, I don't think it is. Come on. You've got to be joking me. There's no way. Cindy, shut up. You live in Tappan? I go for ice cream all the time, Cindy. Cindy, can we get together? I want to stamp with you. Is that super dorky? So, Cindy, I do retreats in Sorrento. Oh, this is so, I know I'm a dork. Okay, Sharon, do you know Cindy? Sharon is my Sycamore / Enderby girl. And then Jeanette and Phyllis are my peeps that are there too. Oh, yes, there is a place in Germany. I know. Okay, now I will, and my American friends, no getting mad at me because I did laugh at this. When we were in Thailand, and I don't know, like Phuket it's like, I don't know, it's a common thing. I think maybe a lot of BC residents go to Phuket. It's not uncommon here at all, but I did giggle when we were there and I could hear some of my American friends going, I can't believe that they would call a place that. And I'm like, call a place what? But because Phuket is PH, they assumed it was pronounced different than it was. And we did have a very good giggle over that one. Cindy, I cannot believe that you're in Tappan. So Cindy, my mom and dad are in Blind Bay. And like I live in North Van, but I grew up as a child. My parents always rented family friends cabin in Eagle Bay. So we grew up going to Eagle Bay every summer. There is a place called Blue Balls. Oh, so bad. And so we would go to Eagle Bay every summer. And so then when my in-laws passed away, their hopes was always to have bought a rec property. And so when mom and dad passed away, we said, you know what? We're not waiting until we're too old and we can't afford to do it or we're too sick to do it. So we used some inheritance money and bought our property there. I'm not funny. You guys are funny. You're cracking me up tonight. Beautiful colors, Miss Vegan. Okay, we're having fun. We rainbowed it out. And now I'm cutting out my cute little zebras. So we were playing with our blending brushes. And again, just using that kind of torn edge effect. And then working some colors together. And I'll show you my sample card. It's funny. It's a little bit more muted. I think I got a little heavier on the ink this time. Heading to Vancouver in a few weeks. Woo woo. What are you coming for, Denise? Isn't that funny? What are you here for? So I normally would have a retreat at the end of April, but it doesn't look like it can happen because we are still on, well, can't travel really except for essential reasons. And I feel like Bonnie Henry might not feel that's an essential reason. I looked to it. It's near Intercourse. Okay, you guys, there can't even be a place named Intercourse and a place named Blue Balls. Who is that? What do you call the person who names towns or cities? I feel like somebody should get in trouble for that. Somebody should get their hand slapped. I've seen this caught. I got a sneak peek. She did. I was like, hey, Cor. This was the day that the boys went out ATVing and dirt biking with dad. And I can't remember the last time that I've been home like alone. and I got into a groove. I think I had a cup of, oh no, it was Gobstoppers I was eating. I was eating Gobstoppers. I had my Suits episodes on, and, just kind of got in a roll. My grandfather had a homestead in Tappan. Oh, missed the snowstorm on what day? Hang on the Coquihalla. No, Cindy, I should post the pictures or the video I took for you. I did not miss the snowstorm going down yesterday. I was in it, but I realized I don't actually mind driving in snowstorms. Now that I realized it's not actually the snowstorm that bothers me, it's my husband's driving in the snow that bothers me. And so yesterday I did this lovely drive. I had my 2 teenage children in the car. I had not one moment of anxiety once I was in the snowstorm. I'm like, oh, I got this. Like, I'm in control. I just back off. I slow down, I don't have that control feeling when I'm not driving. Oh, you guys, I love this in Wahoo in the toilet bowl. I love it. Okay, in Pennsylvania near Lancaster, you have to go through intercourse to get to Paradise. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up, you guys. Oh, God. Maybe it's the zebras. Yes, Barbie, the zebras are going away. We're losing our zebras. Zebras will not be here. I know, Sharon, you would have been really proud of me. Oh, my God. Intercourse is in Amish, Pennsylvania. No, it's not. They didn't name it, did they? I feel like they'd be horrified. I don't even know if I should be horrified. I'm pretty easygoing. Elizabeth is not joking. I've been there. Oh my God, you guys. Sorry, but I needed this tonight. I needed the giggles. Okay, we're getting out a little hat. We do need a little hat. We need one for my potted zebra. I would have liked to have lived in Oahu. So I lived in Thunder Bay. Woo woo! And I lived in North Vancouver. Woo woo! Like, seriously, that's my whole life. I've never done anything. I'm not a crazy traveler. The first trips I really have ever taken in my life were with Stampin' Up. So like when I went to Thailand and to Europe and to the Caribbean and Alaska. Yes, that's been my traveling. It's all been with Stampin' Up. I kind of did the standard Mexico, Hawaii, with my family growing up. And then and I say standard. It's not standard. I look at that and I'm like, oh, I was a bit of a spoiled brat. We used to have our family reunions in Paradise. Yes, right after intercourse. Okay, sorry, moving along. Now, I've got my adorable little guys, but I am going to grab here. I'm going to grab my Smoky Slate. Is that you? Yeah. Light marker. And I'm also going to grab my Petal Pink dark marker. Check that out. I want to go back and visit. Thunder Bay is very North Ontario. Yes, I did love T-Bay. T-Bay is pretty cool. And I do actually have a lot of relatives there still. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to come in and I'm going to add a little bit of gray kind of as a shadow. So I'm not just sticking it where Stampin' Up's put our little accent lines. I'm giving him a few shadows on his body. And boop, boop. Ooh, my gray one's a little bit frayed. And then I am going to completely color in. I'm going to have to switch ends. Color in his nose, just like that. And I'm going to color in, I was going to say his paws because I'm a dog person, but I'm going to color in his hooves. I know they're hooves, don't panic. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit. So just sticking in some shading. You'll notice, look at him versus him, okay? So I want you to see this kind of come together. So again, I'm adding that gray to his nose. Then I'm going to add a little shadow along the top, little shadow along his chest. And then we're going to put a couple little shadows here. Hooves. Boop, boop, boop. Dude. I think my children are terrified right now. Dad's at the lake until Thursday. They haven't eaten yet. They're like, Mom, are you feeding us tonight? Yeah. High maintenance children wanting food. I'm like, I got to craft. Everyone finished homework. So now I get, yes, I'm that mother. I know I need to back off, but I do. Commonly used as a way to describe the fellowship and social interaction and support. I like that. Okay. Now, next one. Going over here. See, but there was a meaning behind it, right? Like, yeah, you'll get that. We just all tie it to things that we know. And so we giggle away like a 5-year-old that I am. Okay, so now I'm coming in. All I'm doing is my sweet little zebras. Dude. Adding a little bit in here. Give him a little bit, I was going to say, on his nose. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, got that. Oh no, what did Braz say? Did Braz just tell us something funny that I missed? I totally missed it. I'm checking. They should be able to whip up something so they don't starve. Oh, I know. They totally could. The little one already said. It's more that I love family time in terms of eating versus homework time. I like to spend that time with them versus what it always kind of seems to be. So all I did there, I added a little bit of pink in his ears. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I am going to grab, you're going to see this is crazy town here. Look at, I am going to use my, whoa, not the right color. That was not what I was going for. I'm going to use my purple markers here because I'm going to kind of highlight him at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in first and I'm going to use my Doc Gorgeous Grape and I'm going to color in his polka dots. And then the next one I'm going to do, the Royal Bank, we had to cut the Sextons. Gotta love it. You get some good last names. My principal in high school, just so you know, like I think I would change my name. His name was Richard Burns. You can all envision how that went. Okay. Now, Amish territory, big quilt shop. Ooh, I love that. Now, we've got our dudes here. So let's start assembling. I need my seal, and I need my card base, and I need my basic black. We got it all. Okay. Whew. Is asleep next to me, and he's hearing bits and pieces. He doesn't think we're really stamping. No, he realizes it's gone to complete trash talk. Got to watch the buggies. They do not go slow. Do those buggies fly? I think like that'd be a lot of fun. I would like to drive a buggy. I've always been intrigued by backgrounds like that. Okay, so let's come in here. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab that seal. I really want to see, how did your brushing go, my peeps? I wasn't sad to fend for myself. It taught me lots. Oh, no, Core. Seriously? My children, they're spoiled. Let's be honest. Like, let's look at kids nowadays. I'm not going to lie when I say they're coddled. They are. And I can't even pretend that mine aren't because I know they are. My son said to me today, Mom, my friend told me I'm spoiled. I'm like, yeah, you kind of are. Not going to lie to you. You don't know how good you have it. Okay, look at it. See, do you not just see that kind of coming together? It's like, bam, pop. We need dimensionals. Where are you? Oh, those are big ones, or little ones. Don't want my little ones. Okay, parents met in Germany, but met exotic places. Ooh, you live lots of good places. How about the last name? I can't even read it because I'm just going to get the giggles. Too bad. If you're on Facebook, you're missing some funny last names. Okay. Doot. There we go. We're probably offending people tonight. We need to stop offending people. We're being offensive, I think. Now, we're going to put this one down on here. Just like that. Got to center it. Okay, now I'm going to start off. My party zebra is the one, it's going to be his birthday, okay? So he's like, woo, woo. So he's going to be the one hooting and hollering it up over on the far left. That's where I'm going to put him. Doot, doot. You enjoyed the brushing? Good. I can't wait to see what everyone's look like. Now he's going to be kicking up his heels a bit. He's also going to be the one, and I'm just going to use a little bit like this. Too lazy to even get out my silicone mat. So we're just going to use my, yeah. Ta-da. And then he's going to wear his cute little party hat. Love it. So adorable. Okay, now you and your buddy, everyone else is going to be looking at him like, hey, it's your day. Enjoy it. 5 kids in our family. The only trips we took were to go. We did Jan, I am with you. We did a lot of camping and we did Thunder Bay. I think the first time we ever went away, we went to Maui, was when I was 15. And, you know, like at that point, my parents, you can't, when your kids are little, but being kind of financially stable, it's not really a thing. Like it's hard, or not stable, but like ahead enough to do trips. So yes, 15 was my first trip to Maui with my family. And then we did, well, I went again with friends. So later, I loved Deception Pass. Those were my favorite camping trips as a child. And then this dude's coming in and he's like, they're both partying over on the side. Look at them. Do you see how he does not? Roz, you're so bad. My Ed with the, oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. I can't even repeat it because I'm going to get banned. Something's going to happen to me. How about, yes. Okay, checking that one. Now, I am going to throw on some rhinestones. And I'm just sticking with basic rhinestones. I'm not throwing on bright colors because I've got a lot of color happening here. So for those of you who are going to try and convince me otherwise, it's not going to happen. Now, where's my paper piercer? There you are. German words and places. Oh, Deception Pass. Chris, like, didn't you love it? I loved camping there. It was like my favorite as a child. Sean and I took the kids there too, even with Sean's mom before she passed away. Okay, so I'm just going to start slapping in some rhinestones. I know I'm haphazard. Just roll with me. It's kind of how we have to do it. Did you guys, I want to know what your blending product turned out like. Where are you going to go? You can't go there. You can't go there. You can't go there. Maybe you can come down here. I feel like I need a fifth. You're on the ground. There you go. He's going to stomp on you. Crush out that diamond. Thanks, Jean. I know. I had a lot of fun with this one. Okay, so let me show you now the original. So here is our one we did tonight with a cute little brushed edge. And I want to know how your little donkeys turned out, Linda. I think that would be super cute. And then there was my sample. So you can see on this one, again, different tear lines. So you kind of got a little different look. This guy's totally partying in this one. But I am quite, oh, it got blurry for me for a second there. I don't know if it's blurry. Is it blurry for you too? Okay, so let's pull this up. Okay, and we'll see if it refocuses once I get it up higher for you. I'm just going to wait because it does look a little bit blurry. It's interesting. I didn't feel like it was blurry right until there. Yeah, it's still blurry. I'm trying to hold still. There we go. Okay, so my loves, you don't want to miss your cute little zany zebras or Happy Birthdays carried over. So this is a great one. It will carry over, but you're going to love it, and you're going to love what we do with it later this week. And then Zany Zebras is one I want you to grab now because Zany Zebras, like once it's gone, it's gone. So if this one is not in your arsenal, you need, oh, not a virtual background. Oops, I just turned on a virtual background. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to turn on the lower third, but apparently we just went to the mountains. That was funny. I know it is blurry, Jan. It's funny how it just went there right at the end. Look at that. Oh, did you see what that one was? Actually, here, should I go back to that for a second? Can I show you this? This virtual background that I just put on right here. So watch. Foop, and that's at the lake. Do you guys want to see this? Here, I'm going to turn this off. That is at my cabin. Now I know you're getting kind of weird pictures kind of poking through because it's using it like a virtual background, but that picture is actually taken from the hill just above my house. It's the people who live up behind me. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try and bring my finger into the picture. That's my house. Oops, right there. If you can see it. That's my cabin down there. But yes, isn't that neat? It was fine up till a minute ago. I know, but we're playing. I'm showing you pictures now because I can. Isn't that weird? I've got that set as a background. Okay, so we need to turn the background off. And I'm going to come back to me. Whoop, there we go. I know it is pretty gorgeous in the snow. So my loves, don't forget, whoop, whoop. Okay, your Zany Zebras, head to that host code. So go to shopwithnorthshorestamper.com, head to that host code. Orders placed that are $75 or more, you're going to earn that free global tutorial bundle project that I've done. I've done it with 11 other demonstrators around the world. There are 12 cards using that insanely gorgeous, the Hey Chick products. They're so cute. You'll have so much fun with them. With grandkids, you have to have all, yes, you do have to have cute animals. I agree. Anyway, mwah. Thanks so much, you guys. I will see you Wednesday night. I guess 5, unless things change. Okay. So we'll do 5. We'll do our regular time Wednesday night.